Okay, guys, in this video, I will explain that how actually we can make how we can actually make a connection through our WordPress website to our backend database. For example, if I create a new table in my website, or if there is already table and I want to insert my data into the table, or I want to fetch the data from my table. So how actually I can do that? So before that, what we will do, we will go to our local host machine and PHP my admin. So here is the list of my database. So this is actually the database which is being utilized for my website. So for instance, what I will do, I will create a new table under my this database and I name the table. So for example, I say testing, so a testing table. So this is the table which I'm going to use. So for example, if I just make it a little short, testing table. So this is the testing table which I'm going to use. And here, for example, I am going to first name, last name, and these are the three fields which I am going to create, and I am just keeping the varchar, and then I am just keeping the character uh, length 35, and now I am going to create this table. Okay, so now my table has been saved with this name, and I can just see here is my new table. And if I just click this, so now you can see this is the empty table. Okay, now what we want, that we want to we want to make a link of this table with my WordPress database. So how I can do that? So very simple. So now what you need to do, that you need to go to your XAMPP folder. So for example, my XAMPP folder is here, and then you need to just go to htdocs, and htdocs you need to find out your website, means your WordPress website. So this is actually WordPress website. I just double click it. Now you go to your WP content, and now you will go to your theme. So guys, if now here the theme, which is the active theme, you need to choose that theme. So I will go back to my website to just see that which theme is active. So I can go to theme, and if I want to see the list of themes of my website, so the theme 2020 is active. So it means that I need to visit this theme to see the different PHP file which are residing in this under this theme. So here is 2020, and these are the different PHP files which are already there. Okay, so now what you need to do, so you need to actually uh, create your PHP file. So the easy thing is that you can just copy, for example, just open any index file. For example, if I want to open this one, and so what I will do, I will just open with editor. And so this is actually the already file which is created, which is already there. So now you need to modify this file, and then you need to save it by different names. So to save your time, I have already created a file, and that is actually this file. So I have already created this file. So now I will explain it, that on the top of this file, you have to give the template name. So this template name should be starting with the remarks, and then this is actually the name of the template. And this name will be displayed in your WordPress. So I will later tell you that how actually you can call this template. And I hope you are familiar with now PHP code as well. So now we need to see that in this part, This is actually the global variable name, which will make a connection of you with your existing database. And already you are using like WordPress, you have already installed WordPress and you have already made a connection with database. So this variable will connect your existing database. Okay. So here we have table. So the table name. So the table name was testing table. This was the name of one new table. And here actually what I have done that these are actually the post variables, and these variables are coming from this form. So when the user will enter the information in these forms, so the information will go from these fields to the table. So if you see here is the first name. So this is actually the variable name, and this will hold the user entered value, and will transfer this value, this post, through post method, and the value which will be in first name will transfer to f name, and the information which will be here in last name will transfer to l name, and your email will transfer to email. So now what will happen that uh, the values from the form through post method will be transferred to these this stuff, and so this is providing a linkage. So this f name, l name, and email, they are the exact name of the field or columns. If I go to my table, I can show you here. See, the name of my columns are, if I go to structure, f name, l name, and email. So if I go back to here, so now you can see that f name, l name, and email, they are exactly column name, and this is the linkage of my post method with the name variables with the column of the table. So if so, you have to be careful while using this. So here you have to use the same name or exact name which you have used for your column. Okay. So after making a connection with the table or linkage with the table, now what we are going to do that we are going to insert our data into the table. So, and this will be done by this command. Okay. So when it will be done, so now I am just going to ask through this that if there is a success, so then it should display a message that data has been saved. If not, if this is not a success, then this message will be displayed that data not saved. Okay. So now this is the form which will be displayed, and user will enter the information into this form. And this stuff I have copied from the index PHP, for example, this stuff, and the topmost stuff, that is actually the go get header, and then this stuff get footer. So it will actually display the header and footer of your website. Okay, so I just go back to my so okay, so I will go back to myself. Sorry, this was the so here we were. So this is actually the our okay now. So for example, we have completed this stuff. We have changed the name of the table. We had created linkage. Then we have inserted data. And now guys, so on the back side of our backside coding, backside task has been completed. Now we will go to our website, and now I'm going to our website. So this is my website, and now I will go to my pages. Okay, here I will create a new page, and the name of the page will be testing data entry. Okay, so what I am doing, I am just going to testing data entry from my web page. Okay, so as I just click this one, so here I will get the template. If I will just click, so here there will be list of all those templates which will be available within my active theme. So my active theme was 2020. So this we have created data insert new. So this was actually the template name. So I just go back to show you. See, insert new, and here is the name, insert new. So this is the name of the template which I have kept here. Now I will go back to my website. So this is the web page which I want to create, and I want to make a linkage of my form with the web page. Okay, guys. So this is the template. I have selected it, and now I will just click publish. So guys, now our so here we go. So this is actually the form which we have actually created in our this stuff here. You can just see that this is the same form with same fields. And now, so here we will put information, for example, Tony Smith, and here, for example, I want to give the email. And as soon as I will click this button, so this information will be saved to my database. Okay, so here you can just see the message. Now I will enter one more information, for example, and here. So now what I have done, I have inserted two records. Now I will go to my localhost PHP my admin. I will just refresh it, and then I will choose the table, and I will see here. See, so two rows I have entered into my through the form into the table, a new table, and you can see them here. So I will go back to. So this is actually the way that how we can uh, create a new form and make a connection directly to our table, and then insert information from our form to the table. Thank you guys for watching my video where I have explained that how you can connect your backend table and database with your form in your web page or from your website in WordPress.